Welcome to another episode of Jumper Cars. I'm Tim, and with me, as always, are the best people on the planet, Anonymous Alex and Jenna. How are y'all this week?
Yeah. Yay. Hey, Tim, I really like that one. Like, normally it's like a media reference. This was like an activities reference, and I like that.
You like this one?
Yeah, I do. Also, I want to go do bumper cars.
I do want to do bumper car. You know what I never got to do?
What?
Whirly ball.
Oh, whirly ball.
And I really feel like I missed out on never getting a chance to do whirly ball. There was a whirly ball place not far from us, and I never got to do it.
Was there?
Huh. And it is closed.
Hey, can just, hypothetically speaking, for the people at home who may not know what whirly ball is, can you describe it to them?
Kind of know, because I haven't done it.
Okay. All right, sweet.
But it's
nice.
like...
Good.
It's like... Bumper car polo?
Really?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Well, now I'm mad that I never got to do whirly. I mean, hypothetically speaking, the people at home may have not gotten to do whirly ball.
Yeah. I think there was one literally not far from us at all for years.
What the fuck?
And I don't even know if whirly ball places still exist.
It sounds really dangerous, so.
It does sound dangerous.
They probably just make you wear helmets and face gear now.
Yeah, there's one right by me.
Okay, so we'll do whirly ball next time we're up there?
Yeah.
Horse girly ball. Wait, that sounds bad.
No, that sounds like the next episode title.
Please let that be the next episode title.
Horse girly ball would be a good video of us playing whirly ball. Which I think we need to do next time we're up there.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we watched season 2, episodes 3 and 4 of Heartland. And now Alex is going to tell you what happened in season 2, episodes 3 and 4 of Heartland.
I mean, I would if I could find the document where I typed up this recap. Okay, there we go. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Great. I'm so excited. Everyone is in crisis, as usual. Lou is being pushed by her dad to buy a string of 15 high-end quarter horses, which she cannot afford because they're really freaking expensive horses, man. And also, this is for beginners. This is like a dude ranch. They don't need these super sensitive, super intense, well-trained quarter horses. Meanwhile, Amy's realizing she bit off a little more than she can chew between the rehab, competing storm, chores, helping Lou, and of course, she's still in school. All of this is happening over the backdrop of her dad continuing to push her to do better and better because he wants to see her win, especially over Briar Hill. Mallory is not settling in well and feels pushed aside, especially because no one will buy her the special bagels with the cheese already inside them. This is a very important plot point. Anyways, Ty is getting jealous of Caleb, who is crushing on Amy, and Papa Fleming, who is turning into Amy's coach. Caleb, big dumb idiot, decides he's going to show off for Papa Fleming because he's all like, your dad's a famous rodeo guy. I want to be a famous rodeo guy. So he takes his horse and tries to do all sorts of intense, fancy moves and ends up injuring his horse because he's an idiot. So this is all happening all at the same time. Everyone is miserable. And Amy's like, okay, I can fix this. So she teaches Caleb T-touch to keep his horse calm while his horse recovers. She's like, Lou, don't buy the quarter horses. Go find these horses from a local rescue. And then she goes to the show and she kicks Ashley's butt, which I would love to say was Amy, but it's not. Basically, Ashley is having a whole meltdown with Apollo and they can't go into the ring. And so Ashley's mom whipped Apollo. So he ran into the ring and then he pulled every rail on the course. And it was so bad that Ashley's like, I quit, which... honestly, after that show, I might do the same thing after that round. That was real bad. And then Ty yells at Mallory. Mallory ignores everybody, hides in her room, especially from Grandpa, won't take her parents' phone calls. Lou tells Scott, who tells her that she has to confront her dad. Papa Fleming and Amy yell at each other. So then Grandpa goes and yells at Papa Fleming. And then it's just everyone's yelling at everybody or being mad or ignoring everybody. Nobody's happy. So how do they solve this? Amy sells Storm. How does that help the situation, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. She basically has time to do everything she needs to do now. And then Papa Fleming's like, well, I'm not your coach anymore, so I'm not going to yell at you. And also just keep the money because that was your birthday present. So the money is for you. And Ty's like, great. Yeah, now Amy can pay more attention to me because more time isn't being taken away, I guess. And then Amy's like, Lou, I want to invest in your company. And Lou's like, oh, I'm going to use this money to buy those rescue horses who are older and safer for beginner guests. And then I guess maybe also uses some of the money to buy Mallory the fucking bagels because Mallory gets her goddamn bagels and all is well. And that's the first episode that we watched. Shall I go right into the second episode?
Yes.
Great. A man died. And Lou escorts everyone off the ranch, post haste. Why? Because Lou wants to get some. So Lou sends everybody off the ranch onto a memorial cattle drive because the neighbor died. And everybody's like, this will be great. A man is dead. Let's take his cows around town for a final hurrah. So anyways, on this cattle drive, Amy's goofing off with Caleb while Ty gets increasingly agitated, and Mallory makes unhelpful comments to Ty like, well, Caleb does look pretty good on a horse. And Ty's like, thanks, Mallory. And then Grandpa Jack is riding in a new saddle that Lisa bought him that has all sorts of fancy bells and whistles and is supposed to help with his arthritis. And so everybody's mocking him for having his space saddle, which is a wild flex. And then Papa Fleming meets the dead guy's daughter, and they hit it off. Back at the ranch, Lou and Scott are about to engage in some alone time when Scott gets a call that he has to go into an emergency vet run. And Lou's like, aw, man. So Lou goes into town to get some stuff, distract herself, and gets into a fender bender with an off-putting couple. Cut back to the cattle drive. On the cattle drive, more nonsense ensues. Papa Fleming uses some moves on the dead guy's daughter and gets her on his horse to cross a river for reasons. And then on the other hand, Ty is struggling to get his horse across the water, and Amy goes back to help him, even though Caleb's like, oh, can't even ride a horse. And Amy gets this horse to cross the river. They get across, and Amy's like, how is this horse being otherwise on this ride? And Ty's like, clumsy. And Amy's like, hang on a sec, jumps off, waves her hand around in front of the horse's face. The horse is goddamn blind, and no one knew. And so they're like, well, that's the problem right there. Figured it out, dude. Cut back to the ranch. Lou is getting ready for Scott's return, and when he knocks, she invites him in, but who steps in? Not Scott, the off-putting couple. It turns out there's a mix-up with the reservation, and they booked for the following week, but they showed up this week, but Lou can't send them away because they're bloggers. You can't turn down the bloggers. So Lou starts calling in all these favors to get Lift food, get them to stay in the cabins. She gives them Scott's champagne that he got for their, private night together, calls in Marty to make dinner, and Scott comes back with a bouquet, and the lady's like, thanks, that's for me. And he's like, no, and she took it because she's very, very off-putting. And Scott wanders away to find Lou, and he's like, what the fuck, dude? This was supposed to be our special night. And she's like, great news. Our special night is now you pandering to these awful customers. So he takes them to brand and castrate cattle, and they learn what I just wrote bull testicles, but they're the oyster thing, blah, blah, the whole seafood joke. It doesn't matter. It wasn't funny. Back on the trail ride, Ty's all being like, you can go ride with Caleb if you want. And Amy's like, stop being like this. And he's like, I'm just trying to make it easy for you. And she's like, you're not. You're trying to guilt trip me. I'm not an idiot. And I don't think I should be guilt tripped because you disappeared for 4 months without saying goodbye and didn't tell anybody where you went. You were unreachable, which you know what, Amy? You have a great point. I'm honestly on your side in this. So anyways, cut back to the ranch. Lou is bending over backwards to ensure that these bloggers are well taken care of. And Scott and Lou are running around to make it all work. Bloggers are walking all over them. Lou even has to make them breakfast, which is wild. And then we cut back to the cattle drive where they've pitched camp for the night and someone puts on some tunes and everyone's dancing. There's Grandpa and Lisa being all cute. Papa Fleming is putting the moves on the dead guy's daughter. Mallory and Kevin or whatever the fuck his name is, they're starting to dance together. No one cares who that little shit is. And then Amy's staring longingly at the dancing couples, and Ty broods up behind her and he's like, I'll tell you the story of my terrible dad. And this mends their broken friendship. So now they can crush on each other again. And then back at the ranch, Lou and Scott pull it off. Everything goes well with the bloggers. They leave and Scott's like, I think we should break up because clearly this isn't going to work. And Lou is like, marry me. And that's just where I ended this recap.
So right at that moment, I looked at Jenna and I said that Lou's response is way more logical to me than Scott's. I did not understand what Scott was saying at all.
Say more.
It just seemed like so weird. It was just like, we haven't been able to spend time together because you're not making time for me. And so we have to break up. And I was like, that's bonkers. Second of all, you left today, Scott. Like, you got a call and you just left.
Yeah.
Like, why are you acting like this is all Lou here?
Yeah, I completely agree with that part of it. I thought you meant like when you heard the response, you were like...
No, given the choices of marriage or breaking up, marriage made more sense to me because they obviously like each other. Breaking up was just so left field to me.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
I'm
like,
mad
no,
because we
just-
don't spend enough time together.
So we should just break up. And I'm like, no, just
That's
figure it
like
out.
the opposite
what
of
are you
the-
even talking? Yeah.
Way to fix that.
I mean, I think that like there was a point there of like our schedules are incompatible and this is making it very difficult to have a meaningful relationship with you.
yeah, but he was
and, like,
fully
if so-
blaming it on Lou, though. And it's like,
He was.
Yeah.
Bruh.
He was. And I hated that.
But still, though, I'm like, I don't know. Just take the situation that you have and make it work.
and grow up.
You obviously care for this person a bunch. Don't just like, we should break up because I can't see you when it's convenient for me. I'm like, that was such a weird take to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, just be an adult and realize that you have busy lives. Like, I don't know what you're even talking about. It just seemed so like ridiculous to me the way he was acting in that moment.
Yeah.
I was like,
so like I'm on board with all of that, but I don't know that like proposing marriage is like where my natural next step.
No.
I'm not saying,
no.
I said it was the better of the two options to
Okay,
me. Like
okay.
one seemed the more logical of the two options. Neither one of those make a whole ton of sense. Like given the position that they're in.
I
But
guess
was
if
like,
you're
of the
unwilling to
two-
work on things, yeah, break up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
If you're-
kind of
But it
where I
sounds
was
like-
yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Not where Lou was coming from at all.
it
And so
sounds
I
like
had to
you're
side
willing
with
to
Lou here.
blame things on Lou and not willing to actually put in the work yourself because she did clear the whole schedule and make a full day for you guys to
Yeah.
hang out. And then,
you know what?
fucked off.
Something out of her control happened, and she tried to make the best of the situation.
Yeah.
And then also you left.
After he
you
left.
left.
Yeah, like not
Yeah.
even like she had to
Yeah, she didn't think you were going to come back for the day. So, okay.
And also, when Scott left, she's like, okay, I'll make other plans. Then Scott comes back and he calls and she's like, you know what? Scrapping my other plans. I'm just
Yeah.
going to bail out on Marnie here and head back to the. I'm like, what are you even talking about here? You're ridiculous, Scott.
Yeah, and like I would love to be so wholly on Lou's side here, but Lou did also meet up with her very, very dear friend who promised to bail her out of all of this and say, I thought you just got fat, so I'm glad to hear you're pregnant. And so I feel like maybe Lou isn't above judgment.
Lou was all of us in that moment, though. Like, I'm not
Yeah, I
going
was
to
about to
ask
say,
you.
we've all-
I'm not going to ask you. I'm
Nope.
not,
I'm not
going to
ask you, but like
but I am going to think you got fat, though. Like,
I'm going to assume
and
that
there's
you're
nothing
pregnant.
wrong with it. See, I'm not. I'm not going to assume anything.
I'm going to assume that you're pregnant, man or woman, whatever you identify as. I'm going to assume you're pregnant. And I'm going to assume that you're about to engage in a plot to get rid of that baby in a way that I don't
my God.
float it down a river. You're going to give it up for a secret adoption.
Like Prince of Egypt style. Gotcha.
Yes. Like it's going to be an
We
adventure,
went
whatever
nefarious,
happens next.
Tim. It's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
nefarious. I mean, it was nefarious, I guess. Floating a baby down a river is kind of nefarious, but
Well, I don't know.
Don't know.
There needs to be more context to know if that's nefarious.
the
or not.
Nile has crocodiles, Tim.
Okay, if you're doing it in the Nile, but what if you're not doing it in the Nile? What if you're doing it slightly upriver from the rich people that hang out by the river and take in babies all
That
the
was
time?
still the Nile.
No. This is a different. That's what I'm saying.
So
You
we're
need
not
context.
we're not Prince of
This is
Egypt
happening.
anymore.
Well, we're still kind of Prince of Egypt.
Well, then
we're just
that's
not
the
doing
Nile.
it in. No, we're not doing
I think
it in
you're in
actual
denial about the
Egypt.
Nile.
I think you took the long way around to make that joke.
No, I think that
Almost
joke
as long as the Nile
literally
River.
just sprang into my head.
I think that
So I
joke
had to use it.
runs to the north, unlike all the rest of the jokes.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Is it?
It is. It is extremely good.
You know where it really hits big? Memphis.
I could say Egypt words too.
What? You think Memphis is an Egypt word?
It's in Egypt. Yeah. The Nile runs through Memphis. It's not just in Tennessee, Alabama, and Louisiana, and Mississippi, wherever the hell else it is down here.
Oh boy, you guys.
No, I'm saying if you were to, in a river, in a whole separate country than Egypt,
Okay.
and there happened to be a situation where you knew that baby was going to float downriver to a better situation, it's not nefarious, right?
No?
I think it's still pretty negligent. You're still putting an infant.
It could be.
In the river.
Negligent. Could be negligent. Yeah. Yeah. You could, I guess nefarious I attach to the intentions
Okay.
and not so much the execution.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. But that might just be a me thing. I don't know the actual definition of words. So, like it could specifically say under the definition of nefarious, not attached to intentions.
I think it probably says
I like it, though.
specifically attached to intentions.
Maybe. Let's hope.
I just really
Let's hope.
I like where you're coming from with this.
Mm-hmm.
The south. And heading north.
Toward Memphis.
Is that the right river?
We'll never
That-
know.
Is that the one that is the Nile?
Yeah.
We'll never
Is that-
know.
It's not the one in
Yes.
South America,
No.
right?
No.
The Amazon?
I believe
the
you're
one,
correct.
the one,
Okay.
the one in South America,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
a big one.
accurate.
The one.
The big one.
Okay. I need to go back for a moment. Is that cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you should rewind it.
I'm going to rewind it a little bit to Amy selling Storm, that entire episode.
Yeah.
What the hell? It was like, I understand how they wrote it, that selling Storm solved all of their problems. But like, what a terrible message for the children.
So this is the 2000s CW thing where all of the shows, literally every single show on the CW, their whole thing was like, no one is talking to one another and they will not talk to one another and things are just blowing out of control, which people could just say one word to the other person and things would be better, but they're not going to, right? And then something that doesn't even fucking relate really happens and they're like, oh, it's all better. I'm not going to say I'm sorry, but it's all better. It's like, what? How? What?
Did we have this conversation? I feel like we might have had this conversation at one point about how short most books would be if people
Yes.
would just say something
Yeah.
to the other person. Like, it was like,
Just
man,
talk.
this whole novel would be like a 10-minute conversation if these two people would just talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's kind of how I feel about most of this episode. Most of what's been going on with Amy and Ty.
I mean,
I feel that way.
100%.
that is why after we record Horse Girls, I do not speak to you guys until the next show.
Yeah.
Keep the drama elevated.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I really need to keep the drama at an all-time high.
You don't keep this much tension by talking to one another.
Exactly. Every week when we record, I need the will she, won't she show up to this recording. We don't know, she won't confirm the date.
Okay, but all bits aside, yeah, Alex is very. I'm trying to get
Alan.
this. Alex is very. I know. Alex is very calendar motivated,
Yeah.
and there's still the will she won't that goes with that. Like, this is going to be the time,
Even though
This is
she
gonna be-
does
this is-
every single time, and is
Yeah.
early every single time,
Yeah.
and you're still like, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. This might be the time. This is a person who several times has just left group chats.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost did it the other day. And the only thing that stopped me is it was on Instagram and you guys started sending me all sorts of Muppet stuff. And I went to leave the
don't
chat.
say you guys,
Yeah,
because
don't
the
say
two
you
of us
guys. I
don't do
wouldn't
that
do
there.
Okay, it was Casey specifically. But the thing that stopped me is it said, these people will not be notified you left the group chat. And I said, well, that will
they
not
gotta
get my
know.
point across.
Yeah, no. It does specifically tell us in the other group chats, Alex has left this group chat.
That's the best part. I was willing to like moor myself at Dragon Con away from everybody with no way to contact anyone for a bit.
They're so funny.
Will she, won't she?
She will, or she won't.
Or she won't.
One day I'm not gonna.
It's gonna be crazy. What are we gonna do? Not record an episode. That's what we're gonna do.
I think you're legally bound to record an episode.
we're not.
And try
That's
to
the
work
great
around
thing.
it the whole time.
Oh, yeah, no, I would find a workaround. I don't know what it would be yet, but I would find a workaround. If nothing else, just for the escape room type challenge of making people think that Alex was there. I'd probably just go through old episodes and add in Alex clips.
It would actually be your worst nightmare, Alex, because he would just start spouting bird facts.
Yeah, who would?
I don't have to hear them.
Nobody
They do it to my
stop me.
face.
So
That's true.
the problem is that Alex doesn't have a lot of generic comments to pull from.
No.
Like, there's not a lot of, ha, 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 that's a good point. Like, you don't get that. You get comments about the queen dying and, like...
I've never had anybody complain before that I deliver specific and contextual comments back to what they say, and that's a problem.
Yeah. It's very... It'd be hard to universalize those comments, is all I'm saying.
I think that's a good thing to be said about you.
It is, but it's also inconvenient for the bit.
It feels
Good
positive
for Alex,
to
bad
me.
for Tim.
I think you should just
you have too many
pull-
well thought out takes is the problem,
I don't know
Alex.
about well thought out, but I do feel like you should maybe just pull bits that people obviously know, like this is a bouquet of details and I can't hold it all in my hands.
That's fair.
If we just make an Alex's greatest hits episode, which would be so hard to go back through and find those.
We did one once with Animorphs Anonymous, like our favorite moments. And what we did was we just went by memory first because we're like, otherwise we'll never be able to find it. And like tried to clip together all of those. It was really difficult.
Yeah. Like if honestly, if I was tasked with that, you would be so disappointed because it would just be clips from the most recent episode that we had.
Yes. Yeah.
I would make
It would
sure
be this
that
conversation.
the leggings clip got in there, but not the original leggings clip. The clip of me saying that was you.
It would be this conversation. Actually, we're having a best of right now. That's what this is.
Isn't that so rewarding for anybody listening? For us to talk about our best moments.
I was so convinced that the leggings was you. There was like no world in which
Super not me.
I thought I said that.
You know what? You just said that if we had to pick our best moments, and then I was like, no, we would have the people that listen pick their best moments. I would never do that. I would never, ever. That is entirely too much. Like, I don't want to hear, like, just find out that nobody's been listening to the show for like 40 episodes or something. I'd be like, no.
Oh,
I don't want to know
your
that.
worry is people would go, there are no good moments.
Yeah.
And you'd have to be like, fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
statistically, I can tell you people are listening. They still might not like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people might be hate listening. Some people don't want to think about what they're doing when they're listening. They know who they are.
Now I don't know. I just want you to know, now that you've tasked me with thinking of my favorite bits for the show, I have no clue anything we've ever said one time in our whole lives.
no, same.
So,
Okay, so what about the Mallory bit?
yeah, with the bagel. Sorry. No, I don't know how anyone says it. Bagels. How do you want this? How do you want this?
So imagine,
No,
you know
it's
the thing that
fine.
you throw that's full of beans?
bags.
And
You
then
mean the
add,
thing that we repeatedly call bags? And now you're
Yes.
going to say
That.
it can't be bagel?
there you
No,
go.
it is bagel.
It is
You
bagel.
got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Congrats.
No, I think it was just me feeling outnumbered this time. Because they said it exactly like you say it, because it's a Canadian TV
okay.
show.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't like being I don't like being the one that's wrong. It's like one of those things. This is not an important thing. This is not a button for me. The way people say the word bagel is not.
It feels like it
Not a
is.
thing.
Sure seemed like
No.
it.
It kind of feels like it is, maybe. Are you
it's
upset right now?
It's being the outlier that upsets me. And there were so many of them that said it your way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like being outnumbered.
He went very Jeff Winger while watching the episode.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You would love Community.
You would.
I've seen
Community
Community.
is such-
Hang on. Tell
Yeah,
me what you mean, though.
Yeah, because Britta says bagel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot that was
Jeff
a
is
whole
like,
bit
that's
in there,
not even a
wasn't
word.
it? And yet, here we are. It's bagels.
But yeah, she definitely talked about her bagels,
Yeah.
Her cheese bagels.
which she didn't even eat the next episode at breakfast.
Now, she had one in that episode when she was talking about the frickin' bagels. And then the next episode, it starts at breakfast. They're all eating breakfast, and she's eating a plate full of regular breakfast foods. And I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, where is your bagels?
You know what she's probably eating? You know what she's probably eating?
What?
She's probably eating muesli, which is something that Joe, what's her name? Lou. What am I even talking about? Which is something that Lou told her that she needed to eat. And she was like basically talking that she was horrified at the concept just because she said muesli. And I was like, you know what? Same, bro. That sounds awful. That sounds so terrible.
It's fine. It's like granola, but with tiny little bread chunks.
That's not fine.
It's fine.
Why is that not fine?
That doesn't sound fine at all.
What's wrong with it?
I would much rather have tiny pizza bagels.
First of all, it was a full-size bagel with
Yeah.
cheese in it.
Whatever. You know what? When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
There's no sauce. It's just cheese.
Not on bagel bites.
True.
There's
I'm really
cheese
trying,
on bagel
I'm
bites.
really trying to fit
On
in.
bagel bites, there's cheese and sauce and tiny chunks
Hang
of
on.
Yeah,
meat.
that's what
Wait
I'm
a
talking
minute.
about.
No, stop it. Stop the recording. Don't stop the recording. Keep the recording going. You say bagel like weird, right? Like Canadian. Not weird. It's just Canadian. But then you did just without breaking any sort of. You said bagel bites like a normal goddamn
Wait,
American.
did you?
And what? Hang on. What?
Sometimes if you
Hold on.
say it enough around me, I'll mimic back what you say to me.
Hold on. Okay, so like branding is important here. Because like it's a bagel. Unless it's a bagel bite, then it becomes a bagel bite.
No, I think I was just saying what you said to me
Oh,
immediately
see,
before.
I've been trying to say bagel the whole time. I'm like, I want to fit in.
Yeah.
And now you're changing the rules on me by changing it back to bagel.
I would never.
And you'd be like, no, Tim, you're going to be ostracized no matter what you do in this situation.
Listen, Tim, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but sometimes it's hard to be mocked for your accent. And sometimes you just have to accept it.
Yeah.
So mad at you right now.
We in the South do not know what that's like ever. Especially not in the greater stance of the world.
Bagel bites
Are the perfect food.
is what I assumed, because I didn't actually see her eat this bagel. So I just assumed that she was talking about bagel bites, which is, at her age, I think, an appropriate thing to want for breakfast.
Really? For breakfast?
Also at my age. Yeah, you can have, when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. It's right in the
You
commercial.
can have pizza anytime. Anyway.
They don't say that in a commercial, though.
I would.
So it feels like a tiny victory for me. I haven't had a bagel bite in years, and now I desperately want one.
You know we're going to buy some and they're going to be fucking terrible, right?
Yeah. They're going to be so bad.
I think they did make
She did.
breakfast
She said
bagel
that is-
bites too.
Oh, probably. She did say that is all she eats for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And then that very next episode, she is sitting there eating breakfast, and it is not the bagels that Lou supposedly got for her. And that was a key point in this TV show for me, because I focus on the wrong things.
I don't know. I think that's the
I
right
think
thing.
Yeah, and I think it could be like I feel like there's two paths that I can see before me. And like one is like, oh yeah, they needed a continuity editor and they didn't have it in that moment. And the other path is like, this is a larger scope commentary on like horses healing hearts, healing whatever, because like now that Mallory has adjusted and being made comfortable in this environment, you can start pushing Mallory's limits a little bit. So like now that Mallory's settled with her bagels, then now you can feed her other foods because she's comfortable in the space.
Like muesli.
Like muesli and eggs.
Did you see the post today about how Snowpiercer is a direct sequel to Willy Wonka?
I did. I don't know what it
Did you-
means, but I saw it.
Okay, so you didn't watch the video?
No, and I've never seen, I don't think I've seen Snowpiercer.
Okay. This is now rule for me. Like, this is how much I loved, and this is how deep that evidence runs, that this is inarguable fact. And I don't know why muesli made me think of that, but it did.
I don't know either.
No,
Muesli's not people.
Soylent Green is people.
Yeah.
Charlton Heston told us that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Caleb either.
I do not like
I forgot
Caleb.
that was his name. No, he sucks.
I hate Caleb and I hate Daddy Tim. And
Yeah, Daddy Tim is like, book Daddy Tim was way better than
yeah.
TV show Daddy Tim.
Yeah. TV show Daddy Tim. He really sucks right
Also,
now.
what is this guy just like loaded?
Yeah.
Like he just he hangs out and works on a ranch and then buys 601 acres?
Like clearly
And I'm
he's
like,
loaded.
where did you get the money
He
for
just
that?
randomly gave Lou a bunch of money for the business, randomly gave
Yeah.
Amy a horse that cost a bunch of money that she then gave to Lou for the business. Lou's racking the fuck up.
Yeah. Also, those bunkhouses turned out really nice. I'm not a big fan of the teepee. Like, I think that was probably a poor design choice, but everything else looked really nice.
This was also filmed like 20 years ago at this point, if
Yeah.
not more.
Can I tell you, like, and this is not meant to sound like, I wouldn't have liked it then either.
I don't like it, but I feel like it was at
Yeah.
a time where TV felt that was fine.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I think I would have liked the bunkhouse. Like, we're just talking about the aesthetic at this point, right? I would have liked that bunkhouse as like a cute little cabin. The bright orange offensive TP. Not so much.
Yeah, I would have an issue with that in a big way. And also, yeah, I just lost that thought completely. It went out of my brain. It's gone. Whoa. Well,
You know what would get that thought back?
what?
Probably nothing, but we should do horse news anyway.
We should.
All right. I guess I can do that. I guess. All right. Horse news. So there's like a really obvious kind of horse news that I could go with that's kind of a broader, scarier, more relevant kind of a news source. So I'm not doing that. But what I am going to talk about is how there are so many watches being designed with horses on them right now. So much so that the New York Times wrote an article about it. And apparently, trending watchmakers say that it's going to be even more prevalent starting in February 2026 because it's the lunar year of the horse. So apparently we're just going to get more and more horse watches. And like, there's so many facts about it, about how it's carved by 50 artisans. It's wild.
Okay, 1, I want a horse watch.
Yeah.
2, it is currently February of 2026. Just a little peek behind the curtain there.
Yeah. And 3, that means it is the year of the horse girl.
Ooh.
Alex, he means as this is released, not as we're recording.
I can't handle this. Can't I just say a fucking thing and it just is the real thing instead of the fake thing? Why does it always have to be a fake fucking thing? Oh,
It's listeners, it's not fake. It's currently February of 2026. This is not.
okay. Get your horse watches. Good night.
Okay, but wait. No, wait. Did you actually read the article? Because
Yeah, the whole thing.
I won't read the New York Times anymore because they make me fucking subscribe to it, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm just
I'm a
not.
subscriber.
I'm just not. I'm too old for this. I'm so tired of subscribing.
Do you have pictures of the horse watches?
Yeah, do you
I
have
mean,
pictures?
I would have if I didn't just close out and leave because
Oh,
I'm
I'm
fucking
sorry.
done. No, I can
I'm
find
so,
it. I can
I'm
just
so
read
sorry,
it.
Alex.
Okay, I like the first one a little. I don't like the second one.
These are all crafted
I do.
by like the detailing is insane. Some of these
Yeah,
are
it is.
touched by like 4 different carving techniques and like 20 different hands, or if not more, and like cost so much freaking money.
Like at least 22.
22 monies?
No, like hands.
I think there was one that said there was like 50 people that worked on it. I'm trying to find the
50,
quote
so
now.
50.
It's
102 hands.
yeah, so many.
Because the watch has its own.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, Tim. Stop.
It's 3.
I said at least 2 more.
In the square one, the square watch,
Yeah.
it takes 80 hours of work to make that watch, with artisans using 10 different chisels in a technique called mottled engraving to carve the design. The details of the main muzzle and hooves were hand-drawn with black rhodium, and the clouds were finished with sandblasting.
That's
amazing.
crazy. And that one is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I bet these are so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And these were originally... Okay, so another wild fact. Some of these were originally 20th century Chinese artist paintings that were more than 3.3 feet wide and were shrunk down to the size of a watch and reproduced with this like carving technique.
That's so cool. So the rest of this episode is just going to be us looking at artisan watches. Just so everybody knows.
I really want to know, like I desperately want to know how much they cost. So
Ooh,
that's
so much.
That's
I'm gonna be
the
doing.
one thing it hasn't. And of course, these are all like limited edition, only blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
yeah, they're going to be crazy expensive, I'm sure.
They must be. Oh my God. Okay, so there's one of these watches, the one that's on the Italian wood background. It's a 41 millimeter self-winding white gold model limited to 12 pieces, only 12 of them.
12.
And it combines several crafts, including the horse, it's engraved, and then the dial is finished with horsehair marquetry. I don't know this word super well, but basically they glued on a bunch of tiny strands of horsehair in specific colors to the base to create part of the illusion of what's going on here.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. And then because it's the New York Times, they did spend an inordinate amount of time talking through the reason that horses have captivated our imaginations, because the mixture of freedom and working so closely with people for so many years creates this kind of immediate sense of wonder.
The wonder of the horse. Big dumb dogs.
Watches that I will never be able to afford.
Oh, yeah, no.
So let's do something that I can afford, a horse quiz.
Can you afford it?
Ooh, when you ask like that.
What are you willing to pay for a horse quiz? All right.
I don't have anything good to barter with.
Are you guys ready? Are you ready for a horse quiz?
I think so.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right.
Oh my God, it's over $1 million.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I only looked up one of them. I'm done. I can't. This will give me a heart attack. We got to do the quiz.
I did not think it was $1 million.
I didn't think it was going to be more than $1 million either.
I knew it was going to be a lot more than I could afford to pay for a watch. But I did not think it would be $1 million.
Anyway, number 1 is an American sports drama television series created by April Blair that premiered on the CW on October 10th, 2018.
The Blind Side.
No.
It was a hockey TV show.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
I mean, I don't know. And I knew The Blind Side was a movie, but it was all I had. So I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here.
Can I have another clue?
You sure can. All American. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
So not hockey.
So anyway, I gave myself a point. I haven't done that in a while. Starting over, number 1. The number 1 that is accurate and real, and I didn't fuck up at all, is an American television series with 13 episodes, which premiered on September 24th, 2015, as a continuation of another NBC series.
2015. Was it Better Call Saul?
No.
Okay, that's the only one I could think that was a continuation of another TV show.
Oh, it's more than 13 episodes, though, right?
I don't know.
Wait, sorry, was year mentioned or no?
2015.
2015. Okay, so it is recent.
I'm going to need another clue.
X-Men.
This series takes place 1 year after a terrorist attack that the government blames on those with extraordinary abilities who are forced into hiding when vigilantes systematically hunt and kill them.
And all I can think of is First Class. That's the movie. It's not the TV show. What was the X-Men? Tim, come on, get this one. It's the X-Men TV show that just came out. That's the reboot of the original series?
I don't think it is. Are you talking about X-Men 92?
Yes.
I don't think it's that.
Is it 94?
Because this was 2015.
Yeah, but they just did a reboot of it.
What was a TV show where people had powers?
X-Men! Terrorist organization! It's X-Men! It's X-Men! Come on, Tim. What's the name of it? I give up.
Heroes?
And we know that Papa Fleming is in X-Men.
Was there a sequel to Heroes?
No, it's X-Men! Tim, come on, remember the name. I can't do it. I have nothing. My brain is cheese.
Hypothetically, if there were, what would the second word in that be?
Heroes? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, hypothetically, if there was a sequel to it, what would the second word in the title be?
Villains?
No.
Unite?
No.
Assemble?
It's very much like a sequel-y type word.
Two?
No. That is good, though. That was really funny, you fucker.
Heroes Return?
Oh, you're getting closer.
Revival?
So good. So you're getting so there.
Revive?
Nope.
It's not return, it's not revive. What else is there?
Yep. What else is there?
Reappear? Reimagined?
So close.
Resurrected.
Nope.
That's really good.
Nope.
That's really good.
Nope. So it's something that happens at the beginning. It can't really happen again unless you're like a certain person with a certain type of beliefs.
Oh.
Reincarnation.
Nope.
That's it.
Wrong set of beliefs, actually.
Reborn?
Yay.
Was there a Heroes Reborn?
Yeah, Heroes Reborn. I'm not saying it was good.
Okay, Heroes Season 1 was fantastic, though.
All right. Are you guys ready for number 2?
Yeah.
That I'm definitely not going to fuck up again. Ever again.
Okay.
Number 2 is a Canadian action comedy film directed by Eric Canuel, which was his final film before his death in 2024, starring James Caan, or Kane, or however you pronounce it, Jessica Walter.
Caan.
What?
Con.
Lou Gossett Jr., Dylan Everett, Paul Sorvino, and Kenneth Welsh.
Rollerball.
No.
I don't know what James Caan was doing. You said 2014?
2017.
2017. I don't know what James Caan was doing in 2017. You know James Caan, Alex. You've seen Elf?
Yes. It's been a while.
James Caan he was the dad, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
In Elf?
Okay.
And he was also in Rollerball, but that was like in the 70s. So that wasn't a good guess at all.
I don't know that I would like know his face well enough to be able to figure out anywhere else that he's been.
Did you ever see Varsity Blues?
No.
That had his son in it. That's not really relevant at all.
It might be. You never know.
No, I'm going to need more clues.
All right, let's give you some plot. Jake and Wendell are two high school friends trying to get Jake a date with Angie. She agrees to a date for an upcoming party, but Jake's parents... My phone went blank. My phone is really making me angry. Anyway, but Jake's parents insist Jake stay home for dinner with his grandfather.
Oh, I do remember this. No, I don't.
Jake is going to miss his first date with the girl of his dreams, and no less has to hear his crazy grandfather's dubious war stories again. His grandfather is paranoid and sees the enemy around every corner. But then, Angie gets kidnapped by a Russian general. Unknown to Jake, his grandfather is a retired intelligence officer.
Okay, I kind of want to watch this movie, though.
Okay.
Is it like Granddad's House?
No. But like, I don't hate the direction you're going. It's just not right.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Okay. So he found out his grandfather was an intelligence agent. And this is a movie for kids.
My Granddad the Spy.
I mean, you're closer.
No, we're going to have to do word association or something.
All right, cool. So his grandfather was an intelligence agent. So normally intelligence agents do this thing, right? Where they do a certain thing. They go
Spy.
well, and when they are spying,
recon.
well,
intel. Gathering intel.
and they don't want people to know who they are, right?
Yeah, secret.
Undercover.
Hey, Alex. And then this person is Jake's.
It's just undercover grandpa?
Yeah, it is. Yep, that's it. That's what they named it. That's what they chose.
They They could have picked any combination of words.
They could have picked any combination of words. And they went with the most obvious ones. Undercover Grandpa. It's very much in line with the like Bad Santa genre of movie. But like this one's for kids.
Bad Santa for Kids Grandpa.
Are you guys ready for number 3?
Yeah.
This is my favorite one of the list because I've seen it and enjoyed it despite everything I'm about to tell you. Number 3 is a 2005 American romantic comedy drama film directed by the Farrelly brothers.
Was it Me, Myself, and Irene?
Nope.
Was that a Farrelly brothers? Shallow Hal?
It's not Shallow Hal.
Okay, I think that's... I'm not even sure that both of those are Farrelly brothers. Okay, what else you got?
This might give it away. Possibly it stars Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon and is a remake of...
Fever Pitch.
Yes.
Yeah, I have seen that one.
Yep.
I've seen both versions of that movie, actually.
We have now done both versions on the quiz. Boom, I can drop it. It's done. All right. Congrats.
Fever Pitch is a good movie, though.
It is. Yeah, it really is. I enjoy it. I think that one and Leap Year came out at the same time, and I like both of those movies a lot.
All right. Well, let's talk about some patrons.
All right. What do you want to say about them?
Who are they?
Who are they? Well, I can tell you that. First of all, there's us. There's the 3 of us. But we have a horse. Well, we have a horse each. And that's what's important. We have Moose Jaw McGraw, Big Thick Martingale, and Beta Ray Philly. Those are our horses. But our horses aren't alone in the barn. No, because there's Nate. That's the patron you want to talk about. And he has high lava SpaghettiOs. There's Steve, who we can't talk about because we can't dox him. And he has Day Old Donuts III. And then there's Matt Ellman, who we, I guess, can talk about patron Matt Ellman, because why wouldn't we, with Dime Bag? And then there's Metastrophe, who we could definitely talk about, because Metastrophe came up with Retastrophe, and I will forever be grateful, with Marital Combat. And then there's Bean, who's our friend, with Glue Factory. And then there's Rob N with Johannes Equestrian. And I feel confident talking about Rob N. Rob N's a cool fucking dude. And then there's, oh God, I don't want to talk about this patron, but I will. Lost Imee with the second L, and I'm livid about it to this day. And then there's Scott with Ronnie. So they're the ones with Metal Horse in the Barn, which you too can have a Metal Horse in the Barn. Guess what? I'm doing everything out of order because I am a free spirit and I will not be contained, much like Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. You can become part of our barn at horsegirls.club or patreon.com/horsegirls, where we have a veritable plethora of things to offer you, like content, but more importantly, horses in the barn, which is how you get your Metal Horse name right there. You can also go to singlethoughtconnection.com, THOT, and that's how to get it there. And with that, this brings our podcast to an end, similarly to the way that classic Sugarfoot ended, Mrs. Bell. That's right, we're back in Heartland. We can say that shit again. Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted or share your observations of this positively academic podcast, follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Twitter and Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. And if you want to buy some radical shirts and things, visit duckduckjenna.com, America's most beloved search engine, to search for one thing, and that's Horse Girls merch. If you want to find us on other podcasts, you can. We do so many. If you like TTRPGs, check out Dungeons and Drakenbeams, Late Starters, and Dragon Knight Adventure Friends. If you like Animorphs, check out Animorphs Anonymous. Surprise! We also do Surprise Deck Book Club. And if you, like me, are betwitched by Jenna's voice, check her out. Twitch.tv/JennaChill with one singular L. Don't pull a Lost Imee. Don't put that second L anywhere but Google. Certainly don't put it in twitch.tv/JennaChill. And if you, like me, can't get enough of Tim's beautiful Appalachian voice, he's voice acted on such podcasts as The Way We Haunt Now. If you think our episode art is hella cute, it is. It was created by KCD, who writes and illustrates a webcomic called Beside You, which you can read for free at besideyoucomic.com. May the nuts ever stick to your roof.